Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I have a pretty big warning going on over here when it comes to the Black Myth Wukong game, especially for PlayStation 5 users. Now, I've actually had a chance to go and play the game for quite a few hours, and if you guys missed it, we actually did a live stream, even up on YouTube, which is actually pretty fun. So if you guys ever want more of those, I got you guys. But one big thing to note is that we're seeing a lot of really big issues on performance, on the actual fact that the PlayStation 5 is actually dropping to under, like, at some points 30 frames, so even like in like 25-ish or so, and it's just not running as well, not as optimized, and a lot of people are getting pretty upset. Now, we've been kind of seeing some kind of hit or miss on this, so I don't want to say like a game is not worth buying when it comes to optimization issues. I myself have been playing on PC, and I haven't had too many issues, and I've enjoyed the game. I'll give you guys a quick little review myself in a second. So, like, kind of take it how you will. Some people have not been having issues with their PS5. Apparently, PS5 Slim users have been having a lot less issues too as well. Some people with more slightly outdated PlayStation 5s, I don't really want to say that because I have a day one console, but you know what I mean, have been running into issues though, and let's just kind of do a little bit more of a deep dive. But just first and foremost, be careful before you buy the game. And like I said, I'll give you guys my review too. So subscribe if you guys want, Twitter, Twitch, and down below. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have been having issues or not. Like I said, some people are having, it's clear, it's golden. They love it. They vibe it. Me on PC, I can even show you guys some PC gameplay myself. Running relatively pretty good. Like, it's like, okay, like I got no issues. Have had a few optimization issues and hiccups, but overall, like, good enough, good enough. So let's talk about it. So the big issue over here is that the PS5 running, especially in the performance mode, has been running into issues. A lot of people have been seeing this and finding this, which is not a good vibe, I'll be honest with you guys first and foremost. So one had a big tweet that's been floating around, and they've also had a chance to go, and some people stated that they have been good. Some people are saying it got better over time. Some people are all over the place. Like I said, it might just be dependent on stuff. Basically, it's saying that the performance mode over here is having issues. It's all getting more really graphic-y and buggy over here too, and it's very, very strange. So let me go and show you guys some of these messages. First and foremost, this is from like the, I think, intro sequence over here from Black Myth Wukong. Some people are saying it looks great. Some people are saying it looks all right. For me, from someone who's a PC user, there's a lot of pixelization going on. The frame rates are really bad, and apparently the performance mode is horrendous. Now, they're trying to go and say it's actually great. They're saying it's all right. But at the end of the day, it's actually looking very, very, very shoddy. Now, I'm not going to say this in my own opinion. I'm saying this on the opinion of other people because of just the wide scaleness of the PlayStation 5. A lot of people are saying that these issues are lagging. Their frame rates are just dropping horrendously throughout the game. And even some people in these comments section, some people are saying it's fine. Like, some people are like, hey, this looks okay. Hey, it's vibing all right, whatever. But also some people are saying it looks horrible. That looks awful. Hope it's not the PS5 footage. Blurry and looks like some serious frame drops and screen tearing. Nah, bro, it has frame drops. That's clearly seen. It looks like it drops into the 40s itself. Bro, the drops are off the charts. Some people are like, yeah, that looks fresh, looks good. I'm playing unbalanced, wherever it might go and be. And then, like, a lot of people are like, yeah, it might be decent so far. It's a PS5 program, which we're going to talk about. Performance is way too low resolution and even blurry for me, too, as well. People saying otherwise to get their roaches out of there, too, on top of that. And some people have been, like, just saying everything. It looks insanely blurry. Everything but performance mode is brain dead behavior. 720p is where it's at, you ponies, which I think they're joking. Runs like poop on PS5. Don't buy this game. It looks like ass in performance mode. And just a lot of people are very, very not happy with how the game has been running. Now, I do want to say, some people are saying it looks okay, or it's running okay. Some people have been playing through the game and they'll have massive frame drop issues, and it's not the best vibe. Now, I almost want to show you guys this comparison. There's a little bit of compression going on when it comes to my, like, the actual game itself for me running on this. But let me also show you guys this. Also saying the same issue as well for PC. Saying even the most expensive PCs in the world cannot handle these max settings, even at 40% resolution, dropping down to 40 FPS. Interesting to also go and see on the PS5-ish, problem for the consoles. So overall, it's crazy because this game is a fun game. Like, my first impression, I like the game. I played on PC. I didn't have too many issues on PC. But we've seen a lot of people, I don't just kind of show you guys a random hiccup for it or whatever, but on PC, the game is vastly different. Like, and I will say they never went and actually sent out PS5 review keys as well. So basically, no PS5 users had the game early on, and a lot of people are showing hiccups, issues, like especially for performance mode, which is meant to give you guys better performance, better frame rate, and it's still dipping into like the 30s and 40s sometimes, which for a game that you're spending $60 on is, in my honest opinion, for some people, unacceptable. Some people, though, don't care. Some people don't mind. Some people just think the game is fun, which it is a fun game. I don't want to say it's not, but it is a big warning out here where it is a little bit on the concerning factor. Let me go and show you guys my Wukong game 2 as well on PC. I have the game launching on top of this. Also, although at this point Reforge actually has went and mentioned, I think kind of backtrack some of this, saying do not buy Black Myth Wukong on the PS5 if you plan to use performance mode. One of the worst performance modes I've seen since Jedi Survivor. Very obvious why PS5 codes were not sent for review. And they're saying there's just a lot of muddying effects. The game itself looks very pixelated very, very quickly. Just showing this highlight over here. You guys can see it even through the YouTube video. It definitely looks a little bit shoddy on that. And it just doesn't look clean, and it's just very mediocre. It's a very taxing game. It's 130 gigabytes. A lot of shaders. It took me like an hour to even just do first time install in the game itself. But I do want to say, at least on my PC experience, it's a very nice looking game. Now, this might have a very, very small, quick, basically like maybe spoiler. I'm going to try not to spoil too hard for this, and also the game is muted just for sake of whatever. But I just want to say, if you're a PS5 user and you're someone who cares a lot about performance and you guys don't want to, you want to have a good experience from $60, please keep that in mind. That is a big enough warning, and I do think it's an issue. Like, people are having issues. Nothing game breaking, like the game crashing, losing progress, or like game breaking bugs. You can't play the game, but especially in comparison to the PC vibe, it's way different. Now look at this. I want to show you guys my game right now. This game to me looks absolutely phenomenal. This is the PC version over here. I have a 3080 Ti. Look at the overall textures, detail, quality, everything in the game. This is what I've been doing on stream, etc. Now we're a little bit more deeper into the game itself, but like it is a phenomenal looking game. Comparison to PS5 wise, especially in the performance mode, this is so much nicer. It may look a little bit shoddy because I'm just recording too as well through OBS, but frame wise, it's felt like it's been over 100 all the time. And I just want to say it does feel like a subpar product from what I've seen from video footage and people complaining about the PS5. I do want to highlight again though, I enjoy the game. I think people on the PS5 are enjoying the game. Some people are not having issues, and especially on the newer consoles, whether it's like maybe 2 or 3 years in PS5s or the Slim especially, a lot more people are kind of having their console chill. But we've also been seeing a lot of issues with like some consoles apparently maybe freezing up. We've heard like a lot of big fan issues where the fans have to run super overdrive to make sure the game is actually like up, like being okay because the game is running so hot because it's a very intensive game, and that is something to go and worry about and note. Like I said though, on PC, this looks phenomenal. It's just clean. This feels like 100 and plus frames for me, and everything looks absolutely beautiful and great. But if you're a PS5 user, I want to make sure you guys get your full money's worth. And when it comes to reviews, having games that might bump down to like 20 frames and maybe even lower, because there are sometimes a lot of animations and boss fights and things, it's not fun. Like, agree or disagree, I don't care. At the end of the day, like, you have various levels of what you accept and what you don't with your money. Completely understand. Some people may like this review and video, some people may not. Totally get it. But I'm one of those people where if my game, which is an action-based game, where my interactions and healing and abilities matter a lot, sometimes dropping down to like 20 FPS is not going to be a fun experience. If the game is frustrating like an Elden Ring or Dark Souls run, you are not going to feel happy if the game drops down. So, to kind of end this video on a positive note though, the game itself is fun. Not every zone and area is having these random FPS issues, and some people are not having as many issues or maybe don't even notice it. If you're someone who doesn't care, you care more about the game, don't really mind like, you know, the occasional hiccup, which I'm one of those people. I don't mind that much myself. If it's chill and it works most of the time, would I prefer it to be fixed? Yes. Are the people who made the game most likely working on patches and optimizations? I would hope to God yes, because it's selling like hotcakes right now. So also in theory, if you just want to wait a week or two, that's totally fine. But some people do care about that, and they come home and spend $60 on a game, and they don't want to have a subpar product. We've been seeing a lot of reviews. Like I said, it is various on per person, but it's enough where it is an issue. It's enough that it's a problem, and it's enough that I really would want them to go and try to optimize it a little bit better, especially if you're running on performance mode, because the game is meant to look a little bit worse, have a little bit more pixelization or like screen tearing, but run better. So if you're not even running better on frames due to what we're seeing, it's not the best. Now, well, some people though have said the game also clears up different areas. Some people, like I said, haven't had as many big issues as well. So it really just depends on, I think, your personal risk preference. But this is a warning, because I don't want to see people waste their money or be upset, or you're 10 hours into the game and you're mad that a boss randomly destroyed you because the animations lagged your PS5. Makes sense. We've also been hearing about issues, I think, with the Xbox 2 as well, although not as much. mainly because I don't even think it's out for Xbox, so I don't think people are really complaining about it. There might have been a delay on it. I'm not actually 100% sure on that one, but I did see a few comments on that, but I'm not sure if people are just memeing or not. I don't have an Xbox, so I can't go tell you. I thought it wasn't even out on Xbox as of the second, but I don't know. Internet sometimes all the place. Anyway, that's about it for this video. Please be careful. Make sure you guys are subscribed, notifications on. Let me know if you guys like the game. I like it a lot. It's been going pretty good. I'll definitely be playing more on my Twitch stream, so follow that up if you guys want. I think the game looks great. So fingers crossed PS5 can fix it, make it better. And I'll see you guys later on throughout today for more videos.